If you're watching this video, then you're looking for a legitimate new business. Perhaps you've thought about or owned a franchise or run your own business before. Or maybe you've achieved success in the corporate world, but you're looking to give yourself more time and more freedom. And while you know that an online business can offer you a lot more flexibility and income potential, you cringe at most of the online business opportunities out there that either seem to be some new MLM or some make a fortune overnight kind of scheme. And you wouldn't want all your friends, family, all the people around you knowing that you're even associated with those businesses. What I'm about to share with you is different. We focus on growing businesses through marketing, media advertising, systems, and we also help business owners invest their profits back into real estate, into precious metals, into the stock market, and other different asset classes. We're an international company with over 6 years of history behind us, and we do business in over 37 different countries. Our business model is called Turnkey Business, and it involves working with people like you who refer leads to us. We then turn those leads into customers for our training programs, live events, and masterminds, which range from less than $100 to as high as $100,000, and we pay you commissions on those sales. And since our growth is driven by people who refer leads to us, we treat you very, very well. In fact, we pay out much higher commissions than most companies, up to $10,000 to even $25,000 per sale. Now, currently, we're looking for new people to refer leads to us, but this invitation won't last forever. Since we provide personal coaching to all of our referrers, there's a limit to how many people we can take on at any time. So if you're interested, make sure you watch this entire video to learn how to apply. So let's dive right in. If you're accepted into this program, you will get all the benefits of an online business without having to build it all yourself, including freedom over your time and schedule, the ability to work at home or while traveling, the flexibility to take vacations with your family, low overheads and high returns, and done for you marketing, websites, and phone sales. Plus, you'll never have to worry about product supply, logistics, hiring or managing staff, or being locked down to a physical office or location. With this system, it's about as turnkey as you can get. You can leverage our infrastructure, including staff, merchant processing, fulfillment, customer service, product creation, website development, hosting, phone sales, and much more. Plus, you'll be introduced to our full suite of training programs on mindset and time management, customer acquisition and marketing, online and offline traffic methods, systems and scaling, asset protection, and investing in real estate, stocks, and precious metals. So unlike everything else out there, this is a credible online business model that you can tell your friends about on the golf course. But it's not for everyone. We try to target people who are former business owners or who have worked in the corporate world because they understand how business works. So if you have business experience, that's a big plus, but it's not absolutely required. What is required is that you understand the value of a turnkey system like this, and you're willing to put in the time and effort to send leads. And while we do have some partners that make 6 figures per year in as little as 4 hours per week, that's the exception to the rule. There's a link below this video where you can see our income disclosure statement. In the beginning, you should set aside 5 to 10 hours per week for this. If you're currently working, that's fine. You can put these hours in at night, on weekends, or whenever you have spare time. Then once you're earning enough income, you can reduce your other commitments and spend more time scaling your online business. If this sounds like a good fit for you, then chances are you've considered a franchise before. We've found this to be true of many of our partners. So before we continue, I'd like to quickly show you a side-by-side comparison of a typical franchise and an online business. With a typical franchise, you have a high investment, medium to high risk, high overheads, restricted territory, and you need a physical location, employees, and a rigid schedule. On the other hand, with an online business, you have low investment, low risk, low overheads, and you don't need a location, employees, or a fixed schedule. So it's obvious that a good online business beats a typical franchise any day. But not all online businesses are created equal.
Like we talked about earlier, most make money online opportunities are either not credible or not worth your time. So here's how the turnkey business stacks up against most online businesses. With most online businesses, you have low ticket or low price sales, low commissions, limited products and resources, no coaches or training, and a company without much history. With turnkey business, you have the exact opposite. You get high commissions on high ticket sales, a full product suite, training, coaching, and an established international company with over 6 years of history. Now, looking at this comparison, you might wonder how we got so far ahead of our competition. Part of the reason is our referral partners, our international customer base, and our excellent team members, which helped us reach a tipping point and grow exponentially from there. But more importantly, it's our business model. Choosing the right business model has as much to do with success as talent, experience, and skill. I know from personal experience. You see, I grew up on a wheat and sheep farm in a small town near Perth, Australia. My parents were very hard workers and still put in long hours, but no matter how hard they worked, they could never get ahead because a farm is a terrible business model. With a farm, you spend money on machinery and staff to put in a crop, then you spend more money on fertilizer, and you hope like hell the weather is good or you're going to have a poor crop. And the worst part is, after breaking your back to harvest that crop, you don't set the price. The market does because you're producing a commodity. Of course, farms are necessary for the rest of us to survive, but they are poor business models. And I took that lesson with me when I ventured out on my own. It took me a few years of studying online marketing, but eventually I developed a business model based on high ticket or high price sales that would incentivize our referral partners and allow us to hit our revenue goals. That model is turnkey business, and it's led to over $150 million in sales in the last 6 years. It's paid out well over $75 million of that to our partners like you all over the world, including Chris and Susan Beasley from the UK. Before Turnkey Business, they were accountants and management consultants working 6 to 7 days per week, 10 to 12 hours per day. In 2008, their pensions were wiped out and they started looking for an online business to build a nest egg for retirement. After looking at several systems, they chose ours, and they've since earned well over $250,000 to date while having more time to travel and enjoy life. And here's Nick Pratt, a 29-year-old man who found himself burned out and disillusioned with the corporate world by his mid-20s. His search for a freedom business led him to us, and he immediately saw the value in the high-ticket sales system. He joined and he's earned well over $200,000 to date. And here's Tony Ashbolt, a successful tax and wealth management consultant for high-earning clients. After 11 years of long days and over 154,000 miles driven to sales meetings, Tony had a health scare and realized he needed to change his lifestyle. He found our company, and after going through our training programs, he created 2 online funnels to generate pre-qualified leads. Since making these changes, his sales conversions have more than tripled, and now he doesn't have to leave his office to make presentations. His clients come to him. Using automation, Tony's business is operating at the multiple 7-figure level, and he has gotten back his health and his free time. So even though Tony doesn't refer leads to us, he used our training materials to go from high 6 figures to multiple 7 figures in his existing business. And here's Kent Markey, a 73-year-old resident of Scottsdale, Arizona in the US, who worked for over 50 years as an accountant and investment banker and raised over $3 billion, capitalizing several emerging companies. Recently, Kent discovered internet marketing and started looking for a company to leverage. He found Turnkey Business and liked the income potential, the sales system, and the idea of trading his 100-hour weeks for part-time hours. He recently signed up, and we're excited to be working with him. And here's Ernest Lim, who grew up in Singapore but now lives in Australia with his wife and 2 children. After his second child was born, Ernest needed to find another source of income because his job as an engineer at a printing company wasn't enough to support his family. His search led him to Turnkey Business, which he describes as a well-engineered car with a powerful engine. Fast forward to today, and Ernest has earned over $150,000 to date. Now, I should point out that these results are not typical. Your results will vary depending on the time and effort you put into referring leads and other factors beyond our control. With that being said, there are many other success stories I could show you of people who went on to make over $100,000 with this system, some with business experience and some without. But I chose these stories because they are probably more like you, someone who has business experience and is looking to apply that knowledge to an online business, preferably one that is pre-built. And with Turnkey Business, you're getting just that. Once you have this system up and running, you can earn between $1,250 to $20,000 per sale while working from home in your spare time. You can support your family and have the flexibility to take vacations whenever you want. You will have freedom over your time and schedule and can spend more time outdoors or serving others through your church or favorite charity. You can work from home all while traveling and avoid sitting in traffic just to go to the same desk in the same building every day. You can pay off debt, put money away for retirement, help your kids or grandkids pay for college, and build a legacy. And the best part is you can do all of this without having to hire or manage staff, deal with physical products and logistics, play office politics, or any of the other headaches that go along with a traditional business or job. Just find leads and send them to our online sales pages and we do the rest. When your leads buy one of our entry-level programs at our pages, you'll get a commission. Then we'll put that buyer into our sophisticated sales process, which includes online funnels and offline phone sales. Then our phone sales team will close your buyer on a higher level, higher value program, and you'll get another commission of $1,250 right up to $20,000 depending on the program sold. But to access this sales system, you must take the first step and join today. When you do, you'll get a proven sales system that deposits commissions on your sales into your bank account every 2 weeks. A 21-step training program that teaches you the basics of online marketing and shows you how the system works and how to find leads. Daily training lessons, videos and webinars, insider access to powerful sales funnels that sell quality products and programs to your leads, done for you product fulfillment, payment processing and customer service, and a professional phone sales team who closes high ticket sales for you so you never have to sell anything yourself. But that's not all. You also get a personal coach. Your coach is an online business expert who has used Turnkey Business to earn commissions themselves. We are willing to train and pay these coaches because in our experience, coaching triples your chances of success. And when you're more successful, that results in higher quality leads, which means more sales for us and more commissions for you. It's a true win-win. So as you go through the 21-step training, your coach will guide you, answer your questions, and help you apply the system. Now, some companies would charge $1,000 or more just for coaching like this. And when you combine that with your 21-step training and the done-for-you sales system, Turnkey Business should cost at least $2,000. But like I said, our company's success is tied to yours. So for that reason, you won't pay $2,000 or even half of that at $1,000. Your one-time investment today is only a small application fee of $49. This small investment gets you instant access to the 21-step training, your coach, and the sales system that deposits commissions into your bank account. When you compare this investment to the potential returns, it's a no-brainer. Remember, we paid out over $75 million so far, and that's just the beginning. The potential market for our programs is much, much larger, and we continue to break our own sales records almost every month. There's just one catch. This offer may not be available for long. There's a limit to how many people our coaches can support, and when we hit that limit, this system will be closed to new users or the application fee may go up dramatically. So take advantage of this now. After you submit the fee, you'll be put in touch with your coach, who will ask you a few simple questions to make sure you're a good fit. This is not a sales call. It's more like a friendly interview. If you decide the program is not for you, no problem. You'll get a refund on the spot. But if you and your coach decide you're a good fit, then you're in. Once accepted, you'll get instant access to your 21-step training area, and your coach will be assigned according to your time zone. Now, we have coaches in the US, UK, Australia, and most places in between. But that's not all. This also comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. If you aren't accepted, then of course you'll get an immediate refund of your $49. In addition to that, you also have a full 30 days to try the system risk-free. If for any reason it's not what you were looking for, just let your coach or the support team know and you'll get a full refund of your $49, no questions asked.
So take advantage of this offer while you still can. Click the button below, get started, and I'll see you on the other side.
Still not convinced? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a series of case studies. Other people just like you who were at this point of the video wondering, should I do this or not? And they decided to move forward, and now they're sharing their experience. So let's take a look.
Remember the time when I actually earned over $15,000 in just one single weekend. So that makes my best month to be around $18,000.
It's been 2.5 years since I walked away from the corporate world. I used to do IT recruitment and business development in the corporate world, and I now realize you don't need a job to make money. The internet is an incredible place. And so for my best day in the business was just around $9,000, and my best month was $15,500. This is the best online business I have seen in 11 years.
We made our first $1,600 in commission, and the proof is right here. It's real, people. This is real, unbelievable, and this is just the beginning, just the beginning. I can't wait to see what another month or two of really hitting this hard is going to do.
And I've had, some of the ones that stand out more are like days when I've had a $10,000 day or an $8,000 day.
I'm so excited about this system because I've been able to generate $1,088.20 before I've even finished the 21 steps.
I made over $150,000 in free Mercedes within 1 year.
Me and my partner have made our first $1,200 ever online.
So I just wanted to show you my results here. So this is the back office, and I've zoomed in a bit so you can see more easily. But you can see my total revenue is nearly $335,000. But commissions to me, this is the important one, is $122,161.
But this is the only program that allowed me to make $1,000 in just one single sale. And I didn't even have to pick up a phone or talk to anybody.
I made $1,000 in my first week.
In January, where I made over $20,000 within that month. I made more in a month compared to 4 years of struggle previously, where I made just $500 after 2 years.
Within my first 6 weeks within this business, I got a brand new Mercedes-Benz. I'm still driving the Benz up to today.
The other day, I made a $3,000 titanium sale. And that was from one solo app provider, Mr. Chris Newton, 500 clicks. And a couple of days later, with the assistance of our phone team, while I was out in the park with Xavier, I get this notice on Facebook that Matt Lloyd sent me, which is a beautiful thing. You get a couple of those a day or week, and it's life-changing.
1 year ago, I knew nothing about the online business, nothing at all. And I became a member of Mob, I became a platinum member, and I made my first $3,000 commission.
I'm able to make more than $30,000 in just 4 days.
Over just the last 10 months, I made just shy of $250,000.
I joined Matt's program just before I left for a vacation with my family to Japan. My first automated commission of $1,000 came through while I was out enjoying time with my kids, hiking in the mountains.
I made $20,000 in June month within just 1 month of my training. That's super.
I've made more money with this company in the few short months since I've started than I've made in any other company in the 3 years I've been trying online. I've made over $35,000 and that is continuing to grow.
So easy to do. That's the part that I just am coming to grips with, that for 2.5 months, and I've been sending out some emails, and I know I'll be writing better emails as time goes on, but you send out a quality email, people click, they have coaching. There's no other program out there where you get 21 days of coaching for $49. $49 to change your life with someone who's taking you through step by step by step. That's what got me excited. It turned me on in terms of, I bought all of these programs, spent tens, 50,000 plus, please don't tell my wife, though she already knows, but I never had coaching. And when I went through the coaching and they told me what to do and how to do it, changed my life, changed my life. Your life can be changed too.
The reason why I have joined this organization is because I wanted my own business so that I can have income when I retire in a few years, and I don't have any retirement money set aside, so this company is going to be funding my retirement. So I wanted to have it's an online business that I can take with me with my laptop, and I can do everything online with a laptop. So I can travel, I can take vacations, I can have the lifestyle that I want, and I won't be tied to a brick and mortar business anymore like I am right now.
I have been able to put together a business plan, been able to take the steps to put my business in action, and to be able to gain the fruits of my labor as I pursue my goals. Growth is there. I invite you to come aboard, to join us in your journey. You know, the old proverb says that the longest journey begins with your first step. And so I invite you to take that first step, because this has been my breakthrough. And from here, I just expect to be launched into the stratosphere with my business. So that being the case, what